Hey, it's David Thomas back at it again with the Wednesday devotion. Hope you're having a great week. And so every week, if it's your first time joining me, thank you for watching. I would jump on here. I keep it pretty short, 5 minutes or less typically, and just share my devotion with you. You know what God's put on my heart to talk about, and hopefully it touches you in your life and also your Christian walk. So last week we talked about gratitude. You know, just kind of like an overview of it. It was kind of bird's eye, I guess, but it's a very important topic. It's very robust and it's very important. And so today I want to talk about it again, but I want to give you steps. I want to give you applicable steps that you can use to start being more grateful. All right. Because gratitude is a learned behavior. Most people aren't naturally inclined to be grateful. You know, it comes with work. You have to remember to say thank you and to make an effort to be grateful and develop that attitude of gratitude. But it's not rocket science, but it does take practice. So I'm going to give you 6 steps. That way it can help you practice this on a daily basis. Okay. So number 1, start small. You know, don't feel like you have all this pressure to come up with these eloquent prayers of thanks to God, or, go out of your way to find these elaborate, deep issues or emotions or items that you're grateful for. You can start small. Start with, I'm grateful for my house. I'm grateful for my apartment, right? Maybe what I just ate, my ability to walk, my ability to speak and hear, things that maybe you take for granted. Don't be afraid to start small, because obviously we need to be grateful for so many things, but it's the attitude, regardless of what it's for. Okay. So number 2, express your thanks to others. Make a daily practice of showing thanks to others. You can even make a list of people that you're grateful for, and maybe reach out to one person on that list each day and let them know, I'm grateful for you. I appreciate what you do. I appreciate you as a human being, and specifically what you appreciate about them. Not only are you going to make their day, but you're also going to be improving yourself in the process. All right. Number 3, start a gratitude journal. And I know this probably sounds like a little homework for people, but it's really a good practice. I mean, there's so many studies that show actually the physical act of writing things down. So we live in this hyper digital age, right? Which, we're grateful for a lot of the time. But the physical act of writing it down in a notebook or pen and paper, it's just so many studies that prove that it's just your brain is you're working out your brain. You're going to remember more things. And, it's just all that memory retrieval, neural encoding, all the stuff that goes into it. It's just so much better for you. So I challenge you, write it down physically, what you're grateful for. Make a list each day. It doesn't have to be these crazy long lists, but just jot down what comes to mind. And you'll be surprised how many different things that you're grateful for in your life. And that's an awesome practice to do. All right. And number 4 is do this regularly. Practice gratitude regularly. Make it a daily habit. Aristotle said, excellence is a habit. So if we want to feel the full effects of gratitude, we have to make it a habit. We have to practice it often. For me, my morning routine, wake up in the morning, have my devotion, have my prayer time. First thing I do is tell God what I'm grateful for. All right. And it's whatever comes to mind. And so we have to work this into our daily routine, our weekly rhythm, our daily rhythm. Set aside that time, journal, pray, practice, practice that gratitude. And because if you don't, you're going to have a hard time experiencing the full benefits of an attitude of gratitude. So number 5, turn your gratitude into a coping skill. So what I mean by that is, so many times life is throwing stuff at us every single day. There's a lot of chaotic stuff that happens, some tragedies or stuff that, are inconvenient, but being grateful in that situation can trigger a sense of calm or even pleasure as you recall the things in that moment that you are grateful for. Yeah, maybe your car broke down, but be grateful that you have a car. And guess what? Be grateful that maybe you have somebody that you can call to come and pick you up, or maybe be grateful for the wrecker that comes and picks you up. There's always something you can be grateful for in the moment. All right. Maybe be grateful that it didn't break down and, blow up with you inside of it. You get my point. There's always something. So, and then you can think back over your list and your journal of things that you're grateful for to help calm you down in the moment and say, you know what? Yeah, today's not going so well. This happened, but I have a lot in my life that is going well, and I'm grateful for it. Okay. So that's number 5. And then to finish this up, number 6 is revisit your reasons for gratitude. And that kind of, touch a little bit on number 5, but one of, a cool thing to do, and one thing I like doing is kind of flipping back months in the gratitude journal and saying, what was I thankful for 6 months ago? Right. And some of them are going to be the same, some of them are not. But it's a cool practice. And some of them you'll find, like, maybe something cool happened at church, or something cool happened at your job, or maybe your kids, got to speak in front of the youth group or something like that. And you were grateful to be able to experience that moment. And that was a special moment for you. Right. So flipping back and reading those special moments it can be so rewarding and so fulfilling. And, it really just deepens that attitude of gratitude in your life. So it's a great practice, and it's definitely a helpful journey on recovery and healing. And it's definitely worth the work of putting in this daily activity. All right. So I hope you get value out of that. I appreciate you watching this. And then, as always, we'll see you back very soon. Take care.